Welcome back in, Wingin It. Austin Platts back with us, the crew, Alex Bursick, Dylan Corbett. We're going to try and do something cool for you here with a good episode. We like audience interaction. I just sent a bunch of shirts out to Kansas City. How about that? We're sold out of the XL short sleeve, but we do have limited supply left. So if you are interested in getting a shirt, make sure you do that. And then I've got Joey Miranda working on the fall collection. How about that? But I want to start with audience interaction. Poll question. So if we come up with something, we're very debatable on here, some great topics that a lot of people have opinions on. So in addition to kind of keeping us accurate, Alex Bursick is going to put some polls up there perhaps. But we begin with a question for both of you. Can you fall asleep on airplanes when you're traveling?
No.
Impossible.
I can so easily. I always ask for the window seat. Okay. And then I'll bring a hoodie, prop it up, go to sleep.
Yeah. Wait a second. So do you feel like confident going onto a flight like, oh, I'm going to sleep so hard, this is going to be perfect?
Yeah, 90% of them.
Okay, because I have breaking news.
Are we Twitter polling that?
We should put it on. All right, Alex, put it on the poll. Can you fall asleep on airplanes? Yes or no? And we'll recap that at the end of the show.
We're going to have 0 votes.
Bro, I'm about to vote. How about that? I think so. We'll see. Anyone just popping up on Twitter. That's a good question to kind of get the people interested there, right? Because I do have breaking news.
Yeah.
I've trained myself to fall asleep on airplanes, not unlike you, Austin. But the key for me is, and at first it started when Kelsey had the classic neck airplane pillow, right? It makes you look like a paraplegic. But it came with the blindfold, the sleep mask, not for your face, for your eyes. And that just, it knocks out everything for me. You laughed at me when I said I can't hear anything. I don't know what it is. It's like blackout curtains. It's out. And then I am just sleeping. And then all of a sudden I wake up because my ears are popping. And I know, wow, 2-hour flight in the bag. So I tested this theory out because Kelsey forgot the neck pillow. I was in Indy this weekend. I'm hungover on the flight back. I'm literally wearing this very cap. Just put it over my face. Kind of lowered, my face mask a little bit because they can't see, right? Get a little breathe. I was out.
What is it? What, it just goes over your eyes?
I just need to have no light. Like I kind of just need something covering my eyes, and that is the key for me sleeping on an airplane. Even the middle seat. I was out.
Shut up. No way.
Alex, you're gonna have to try it as a non-sleeper on airplanes.
I believe it though, if you get the right mode, but usually an hour and a half flight to 2-hour flight for me is just, I can't nap.
No.
What do you do with your neck in the middle seat?
Bro, all right, so this is for the visuals. All right, here we go. I'm taking off the headphones. I'm literally just camped out like this.
Dad.
And I am just out. Like I don't move. They don't even shake me awake for the peanuts. And I am just, I'm a coffin. I don't do the head bob. I don't know what it is.
It's funny you say that you got woken up from the ears popping because that scares the fuck out of you, doesn't it? You're like, oh my God. It kind of hurts.
Or if you're landing and you wake up, right?
Yeah, that's the rudest awakening.
Dude, I swear this landing we took on the way back, we were tipping. Like we were kind of going sideways. I thought we were about to bust up a fucking wing and blow up.
Did you see that video of the girls on that plane that was on fire? The engine was on fire and they were just cracking up.
Yeah, that would scare the shit out of me. There was an NBA team plane that hit birds when they were in the air and they had to emergency land, and they Donovan Mitchell was scared for his life. Who was not scared for his life? William Shatner. Did you guys see he went to space, Blue Origin with Jeff Bezos, Space Cowboy and the crew?
I did see that. Is he back on Earth or is he still up there?
He's back on Earth. It's like a 20-minute round trip. It's crazy. It's just, a shit ton of money. That's the dude from Star Trek, right? And here's what he said. He was interviewed once he landed because we have to hear.
Kirk.
Yeah, that's right. We have to hear, Bezos go, hell yeah. He did not go with the cowboy hat this time, interestingly enough. But he said he declared that everyone in the world needs to see it. Like he was like getting emotional talking about it. And I think that's the future is going to be commercial space travel. I mean, Bezos has already got the monopoly on it.
Have you guys seen the documentary on Netflix of the flat earthers?
No. I might watch it.
It's honestly really good, isn't it?
Okay.
I think so.
They should take one of that one guy, the main guy from it, up in their shuttle to show him
that would be hysterical. But what if it's like a total shtick by him and then he just doesn't want to, have to believe it?
Dude, I guarantee if they took him up in space and showed him the globe, he would still be like, oh, these are screens. Like, no matter what you do, they don't believe it.
I'm puzzled why you can't, why are we not seeing photos of this? I mean, does Bezos take your phone because it's so exclusive? Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sure they want the rights to it, and they're probably figuring, with NFTs, they're probably figuring out how to, make money off of it, basically.
Speaking of kind of, monopolies money, I'm on a CNBC kick. It's like the new ESPN for me. I just throw it on. It's either on mute. You got the whole ticker there. You got shows like Power Lunch, that just get you excited. Squawk Box. I'm learning so much. It's crazy. And in the news recently has been Facebook, which is down 14% in the last month. And they've got this whistleblower. But I think what was more interesting is the phrase they kept saying was big tech's the new big tobacco. And I wish I was, an adult during that time where tobacco went from the dominant industry to, oh, wait, these are actually killing you and they're hiding it. And now all of a sudden it's just a failing business.
Did you see the first vape has been FDA approved?
That was crazy to me.
Yeah.
They said because it helps you stop smoking.
Yeah, they ruled that the adults quitting outrules the teenagers getting addicted. And my first take on that is honestly no, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, I could confidently say now that I think my addiction to cigarettes is done. Don't laugh. Everyone's laughing at me in the car. Stop it in the Zoom box. I'm telling you, I haven't had a cigarette, I think, God, in 2 months, and I just don't crave them anymore.
Good.
Literally the nicotine gum, just doing it kind of off and on for a month did really get the craving, the taste, make me not want it anymore. It's fascinating.
What'd you say, nicotine gum?
Yeah, I did the nicotine gum, and it was awesome. Holy crap.
Really?
Porter's whining at me right now. He just got snipped earlier this week. Crazy.
Oh,
poor feller.
Yeah.
Wait,
guy's...
so what do you watch on CNBC? What I missed.
It's kind of like ESPN. They just have studio shows where they just interview it's just programming. They interview people, and it's just they talk about the news of the day and finance. Yeah, Squawk Box in the morning. Power Lunch is my favorite personally. And then they got the closing hour, the closing bell, working the way to the bell. Because I'm not watching First Take anymore. I know enough sports. This actually, I'm learning shit.
How many TVs you got set up in that new little?
All right, bro. You want me to? All right, this is going to be because the background's on. I'll tweet out something maybe. But yeah, we rearranged the office and I got the setup.
How many monitors?
I've got my computer on my desk. I'm currently on my laptop also. iPads over here. We've got 3 TVs on the wall. CNBC's definitely on one of them.
That's electric.
Did you guys hear about Instagram Kids?
No.
Kind of going back to Facebook. So it was this thing where Facebook was going to launch something called Instagram Kids. And immediately people are like, that sounds like an awful idea. And it's just circling back around to my point about the Facebook whistleblower. It's Zuckerberg created something that everyone loves and uses, but now he just has all this information, all this money, people grabbing for power here, et cetera, there. And now they're just they're embezzled in this crazy, potentially harmful thing, which to children, right? Not unlike tobacco.
Wait, so they're trying to get kids into Instagram?
Like the new thing that before, is essentially like they're trying to get more kids onto Instagram, which is kind of like, shouldn't you wait until you're an adult? I don't know. It's all very complicated, but it's just all the data leaking. And I don't really personally care, but some people care about their privacy in that way. And maybe it's because we don't have kids, right?
Dude, honestly, the owners of these tech companies don't give a fuck about people's mental health.
I mean, they're leaders of the world.
As many people on there, as many ads as they can. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely bad, and it probably people are definitely going to directly correlate teenage suicide and
or depression
to that stuff. That's why it's interesting. You just say it's like big tobacco. Who said that it's like big tobacco?
Power Lunch. I don't know any of the names people yet, but it's just people on Zoom talking about finance. And I'm just like, I'm drooling watching it. I'm just like, wow, tell me more.
What's crazy is that eventually crypto is gonna just be like the platform people use.
Bro, they have the Bitcoin ticker on there. Like, it's awesome. They talk about crypto too. It's so informative. Alex, put on the poll. Do you watch CNBC? Because I think a lot of people might come back no on that, but I'd be curious.
Dylan, we're gonna review our.
I can't wait. I'm expecting some votes here.
It's gonna be 2 votes, 2 votes, 2 votes.
We'll take some bets on how many votes we get. I think we'll get some decent ones. Okay. Speaking of Instagram, you guys know who Drewski is?
Yeah.
Did you see Drake was on his Instagram live?
Mm-mm.
It was crazy. I think it was last week. It must have been. But Drewski does this thing. Who is so funny, by the way. The interview with him and Jack Harlow is hysterical.
Mm-hmm.
That says vacation, dumbass. But so Drake just hops on with him, and Drewski's kind of lit up, and Drake's just he's trolling him. He's like, dude, what the hell? He's trolling how Drewski's living in his apartment, and Drewski's like, man, where the hoes at? You at the bar? And Drake's like, yeah, I'm just chilling. We got the ladies up there. He goes, nah, it's actually just me. He's he's literally in a bar by himself, just
Drake?
Yeah, seeming super cool, just chilling on a Friday night.
This is on Instagram Live, you said?
Yeah, Drewski did this big thing where I think he does this from time to time where he's literally just chilling on Instagram Live, kind of talking to fans and shit like that.
That's kind of hype.
I know. I thought it was a super cool look at just how chill Drake is. And maybe that's a potential take that is hot, but I don't know. I thought he was super cool. I'm trying to get these. I'm retweeting the CNBC. We've already got 3 votes in the first one. How about that?
66 to 33.
My goodness, Austin, I think you're gonna be hammering the under here.
Wait, is Drewski a rapper? I feel like I saw him on one of the cards I was looking at.
So he's kind of in the hip hop game. He rose to fame from making funny vlogs and funny videos. And then he was boys with Jack Harlow. So they bring him out at concerts and shit. But I don't think he specifically raps.
Druski?
Yeah, he hosts a podcast too.
The first question on Google, what does Drewski do?
Yeah, exactly. I think everyone's kind of what? No kidding. But he is funny. I see his videos and he's funny as shit. Speaking of kind of I'm a podcast guy. I do have this question. I feel like it's a little reiterated, but I do you consume more YouTube or podcasts? Because I personally like podcasts because you could do other things while listening. It's kind of background music, but you're still laughing if you enjoy it. You're still going through the motions of your podcast and being able to multitask. I think vlogs are where I go to YouTube more. I know some shows, we're a show that obviously has a podcast and we tape the video on Zoom, so we post it on YouTube, and a lot of people view it just solely on there. What is your guys' preference?
Podcast.
I definitely prefer YouTube, and I mainly watch YouTube, but you're right. You can't listen and watch YouTube and do other stuff. So
right.
If I'm on my phone, obviously I'll just switch to Spotify. But if I'm at work and I have a screen up, I'll be on YouTube.
Yeah.
I guess you're kind of right. If I could watch something, I'd prefer that now that thinking about it. But I definitely do the podcast way more often, like at work while I'm working for sure.
Yeah. Like the daily one, I could just put it like I just listen to it and kind of on my computer and do whatever I can. Okay, I've got some news. We don't have Jack D with the T, so I've got some substitute T. Maybe we've got some additions as well. I found this headline funny, but of course the New York Times has a paywall, so when I clicked on it, I wasn't going to subscribe for 45 cents and read the whole thing.
I think there's a way past that.
Yeah, I gotta go like Google incognito, but I'm still like I'm doing it in the morning on my phone. I'm like can't even function. Does this interest you? The ruler of Dubai used his resources to hack his ex-wife. Like he used the government resources to just hack her phone.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Like the ruler of Dubai, not royalty, right? He used kind of government agencies to hack his ex-wife, her cell phone. Is that any
kind of a wild move?
Yeah, kind of a dick move.
I wonder.
He's a ruler.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. It's weird.
Speaking of weird, The Simpsons still going on, but this was crazy. They have a partnership now with. I'm going to get crushed for not pronouncing this right. Balenciaga. 14 episode partnership where apparently like they're just going to draw outfits from the company into their episodes.
Whoa.
And I think that's brilliant. I mean, this Homer's about to be dripped out.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Balenciaga has been out there right now, like promoting themselves. Because what was the last thing we just?
Fortnite.
Yeah, they're in Fortnite,
really?
The Fortnite hat. And then I just saw the other day, I think it was like Tarasenko's wife or something was like wearing some dope Balenciaga thing and big sponsored ad sort of deal.
How much is that? How much are we talking?
I mean, their shoes and I mean, okay.
Yeah, are you looking it up right now? Good Lord.
I mean, I'm on shopping. I mean, you're talking, at least 100 or 1,000 to 5,000, depending on the item you get. But mostly shoes, $2,500 shoes, some purses, a lot of accessories.
Yeah, bags would be sick. All the rappers rap about Richard Mille watches and shit. And I was just curious one day. I was like, hey, I need a new watch. I just type in Richard Mille. Thank you, Porter. I quickly dropped my phone. Look up the prices of that.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at $500,000+ for a few of these.
Why are those so much money? I feel like you get diamond encrusted watches that are less than that.
Dude, they don't even look that great. Like it's bizarre.
They're like so colorful and like I don't know, supply and demand.
Richard Mille. I mean, it is a great name. Yeah. Jake Paul's pretty dripped out in them, and they're so iced out, all of them. Holy crap!
But don't get me wrong here. If you're that rich, and
why not? Yeah,
banks can't back your money fully. The stock market, you got money to play with, so it's just like you have a jewelry room, probably. At least if I was that rich, sure. There's where I keep millions of dollars themselves.
My dad kind of, the crypt keeper's father, so old. He finally just said to me the other week, he's like, wait, you probably don't have a savings account. I was like, yes, I do, because you literally forced me to have one when I went to college, and it has just been pointless except for charging me every month because I don't have enough money in there.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. I got to cancel.
Same boat.
You have to have amount of money in your account.
Yeah, Wells Fargo's been boning me for years now.
It just keeps going negative worse.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what's the $12 fee for here?
One day you realize you owe like 20 grand just from the fees.
I'm like, where'd my savings go? and it's not even worth it. Like that used to be the thing. It used to be the stock market, like back in my dad's day, where it's like, hey, you get 4%, year over year, and now it's like 0.006.
Yeah, didn't they used to give you like guaranteed 5% or something?
Crazy.
That's crazy.
So some crazy news in the Gabby Petito story as well. So it was ruled that she was strangled, and that her body was probably, missing or left where they found it for 3 to 4 weeks. And, Alex, you have said before how the hell have we not found this guy? But it's been reported. Yeah.
Wait, how? Because I thought they ran into the cops like a week before they found her.
No, because remember, he returned home. And then there was like weeks that went by where the FBI or even just the local police kind of dropped the ball. Yeah, the police ran into him like right before it occurred, and then those weeks had passed, like literally. But so they had gone out on this cross country road trip. I'm just thinking like this dude strangles his I guess girlfriend, and just think about like this dude thought he was going to get away with the perfect thing. He just dropped her in a freaking national park, which is just like a remote wilderness, right? And if it wasn't for that YouTube vlogger, they wouldn't have found her, right? But how the hell have we not found him? Because now Dog the Bounty Hunter, who almost got him, he's flying planes trying to scare Brian Laundrie. He has dropped out of the investigation because of an ankle injury. I mean, yeah, he was going all out.
I wonder if it's career ending. I'm about to.
Yes.
What was he doing to hurt his ankle?
Oh my God. He's like,
hopefully he was chasing him.
Yeah, he's just chasing like bald people. He's like, God damn it. Are you Brian? Just chasing down
He
people.
comes out with a press conference. He's like, I'm really sorry, guys.
Yeah, he probably just like went to go take a piss in the middle of the night and just rolled his ankle. Guys, we couldn't find him.
Did you get sent the link of the bounty hunter found Chris Landry or whatever his name is?
Oh,
Brian
no.
Landry.
and what it's the link to
cock. Yeah.
The worst. No, but we do have an update that Chris Laundrie, so that's his father, Brian Laundrie, he mowed his lawn. I saw people just like heckling him because his grass was so long, because he doesn't want to go outside because there's people still there just heckling him. He finally mowed it as people are literally just heckling him, and he just didn't say a word, didn't even pay them the, like they existed.
This reminds me of Gone Girl, doesn't it?
Totally. I mean, where the hell is this guy? What is going on? Anyway, I saw TikTok also. They've done some great work kind of helping the investigation. Then I also saw people think that Brian Laundrie is currently hiding underneath his parents' garden.
Saw that.
I don't think that's what's happening.
Are they sure he's not in the home?
The police have gone in there, I would assume.
Dude, I wonder if it's Florida, no? Like,
yeah, I'm not.
I don't know part of Florida.
Dude, I think he's in the home. Mark, you heard it here first. He's in there.
Okay.
He's on the property.
He's under the creek
garden
floor.
Is that a pole?
Yeah. Is he under the garden?
He's alive in the wilderness, dead.
Yeah, where is Brian Laundrie? Alive, wilderness, in his parents' home. The three choices. Have you guys noticed that every single pizza company is hopping on Detroit style?
What's that?
It's the square pizza, kind of oven pan roasted, not roasted, but pan baked. It's delicious, dude. Kind of fluffy crust, but it's not deep dish. It looks like deep dish kind of crust, cheese, etc. I get it from Jets, but now I'm seeing Domino's, Pizza Hut, everyone hopping on the trend.
How come?
I think it's in right now, bro. I think that's why.
Should I try it?
Yeah. Okay. Another poll question, Alex, here. Have you tried Detroit style pizza?
Are you keeping up with this, Alex, or what?
I think we got some good ones on there.
Yeah, I'm coming in hot.
Good work. So Austin, you want to tell us about ACL? Austin City Limits.
Oh my God, I think I might be going to ACL until I die. It's my first festival. It was so fucking lit. We saw MGK, Miley Cyrus, Doja Cat, Rufus, Chris Lake. Do you know Mark Rebellion? He's like a comedian, DJ. He's hilarious. Who else do we see? I don't know. It was so fun. One of the most fun weekends I've ever had.
Really?
But I woke up this morning. What's today? Wednesday? And I was like feeling my tooth with my tongue, and this bonding I got on one of my front teeth just falls out.
Dude, you too? I'm not even kidding you. I have one in the back of my mouth, and it literally just 2 days ago fell out of my mouth, and I was like, okay, like gotta go to the dentist. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, mine was this
just
tooth,
weird.
The one like pretty far up in the
up there,
and it just falls out, and I'm like, well, I can't walk around looking like an idiot. So
dentist bill.
Here's the worst part. I just turned 26 and my new insurance hasn't hit me yet. So I had to go to this fucking family dentistry. And they're like, how'd you hear about us? I'm like, bitch, I looked up dentist on the maps and clicked the closest one.
You checked maybe the 5-star rating or not.
Yeah.
And proximity.
And I just fucking spent $400 to fix this tooth.
That hurts,
dude. Yeah, the dentist always finds a way. I got a bill right now. I have veneers, and there was that one time in college I just bit into a slice of pizza, and it was so hard, and it just fell off. So like, what they do is like your original teeth are sanded down to kind of put the new tooth on. So I was walking around like freaking shoeless Joe Jackson. I don't know if he was toothless or not, and it was so cold. Like it was so cold on my tooth whenever you breathe because the nerves were bare.
Damn. Yeah, I was gonna say, how sensitive was it?
I just threw like my retainer in kind of to protect it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, they tried to sell me on a fucking mouth guard for $740. I'm like, bitch, give me my tooth and let me leave.
A mouth guard for what? All your strenuous activities?
They're like, you're really grinding your teeth. I'm like, oh, I wonder why. Let me leave.
That's life.
All right. I forgot the last poll. What was that second one you threw?
Where's Brian Laundry? Was that
No. I got that one out.
Have you tried Detroit style pizza?
Oh, that's what it is.
Pizza. Yes, appreciate it. Sorry, we were just firing at you.
No, you're good.
So my weekend, I've got an update because I think I found some of the word. First of all, I'm reading about how pipes, like 100-year-old pipes in Michigan are failing, which is just like what's the word? Kind of just structural. That's your line of work, Austin. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's not industry, but our structure. I don't know. Water pipes. Indy has terrible tap water. Was what I was trying to get to. Ass. Like it was giving me stomach issues. I'm freaking, it's humid. It's hot there. Indy, a cool town. I don't know if either of you have been in, but just some notes from me.
Why are they all breaking? Like big pipes?
Because they're like water pipes in Michigan. They're just like they're all lead, I think is what I read. Like, and people realized, people realized, 50 years ago, hey, we should probably move away from lead pipes. But these are just so old. And they're in kind of poorer areas.
Wait, what? No way is lead pipes.
Bro, I'm telling you. Yeah, Alex, did you type in Michigan kind of dirty Michigan lead pipes or something?
When I was doing when I did
that's how
internship
Flint got so bad. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, in Fargo, that's what we were upgrading their water treatment facility, and there was some old things that you'd be surprised that people are living up there.
Yeah, they banned lead pipes in 1986, and they say 15 million people still drink water entering.
I mean that's just crazy. Politics. I listened to this. It's like what's going on in Miami right now is like just what's going on with like their city commissioner, and they've been firing the last like 10 police chiefs. Like it's just crazy. You get maybe in your mailbox like, vote for town council. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to that shit, but that's where the real corruption goes.
True.
So I went to a wedding in Indy. It was in the Capitol building. Like it was awesome. And it was one of those quick weddings, etc. Which got me to thinking, because I also recently went to a Catholic wedding. When's the last time you guys have gone to church?
Oof.
Christmas last year. No, Christmas not last year because COVID. So I guess at least 2 years.
So that you kind of go just on the holiday, right? The big important mass.
Typically,
Alex. Yeah.
I don't have a church out here that I would.
Yeah. I was raised Catholic, but oh my God, like as soon as I was confirmed, I was out ya.
Dude, I'm Jewish, and we used to go to church every Sunday in high school.
That's right. I think I remember that.
Not often.
But like it would slow down late high school, and then I don't think I've been in years.
It was so pointless to me. I was just, I mean, like it was clearly not for me. My mom still goes to church, but she's no longer Catholic. I think she's Episcopalian. But I went to a Catholic wedding, and it was just like the priest is giving out some of his best material during the homily, and he was, he's working the crowd, and he was just terrible. I'm like, bro, come on, let's go. It was so long. We sang 3 different hymnals. Like we're getting the book out and singing. Yeah, it was crazy. But this wedding was super quick. Yeah, Indy, it was great. So we get back home. Some random like Hispanic guy tried following us into our Airbnb apartment. Like there's a code to get in. We're walking, we're kind of drunk. We're like, what the hell's going on? Like, people are like, do you know this guy? And then all of a sudden he just sneaks in the door, and we're just having like a standoff. We're like, dude, who the fuck are you? And like, no, you got to get out. We're like, you got to get out. This guy can't even like talk. He has no idea where he's at. And
just like drunk.
He's just drunk, kind of following us. We don't know who the hell this guy is.
Sure.
If he's dangerous. And the girls are just, all the wives are just like, get him out of here. I'm like, okay, he's not leaving. And I just look at him like, do you want me to physically move you? Like, how the hell am I supposed to do that? So we just kind of shove him out and like close the door, lock him out. We're watching from the window. This dude's like trying to ninja climb the fucking wall and shit.
What the fuck?
The low-key dangerous, perhaps, Indy.
Well, then what? Did he leave?
He was gone, yeah. And then he was, I don't know. And then he was out trying to do that to a different building.
You can see you getting so worked up over that. Like,
yeah, I was just
funny.
I was surprisingly calm. I was like, dude, could you please just get the fuck out? He's like, oh, I'm going up there. We're like, where are you going? You don't even know. You're just following us.
Bursic, how was your camera so crystal clear?
Is it? That's good to hear.
Like, isn't it, Dylan?
Some high def shit.
Is that a MacBook?
It's just my phone.
Oh. Dude, I swear the phone is like sounds better and looks better.
You could film movies on that shit now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that nice one. This past 2 phones, I've just gotten the like basic iPhone model. I think I'm going big.
Is the new one out?
I think it's coming out. They released the 13 Pro Max, I think.
I think I have it's not picking up. I think I have the 10. Like, I'm so behind. I need a new one.
No, I mean, I'm there with you.
Have you guys been axe throwing before?
No.
Bro, I did it. Surprisingly fun, and I was weirdly good at it. Like, it was weird. You get a coach. You kind of, you overhand it, almost tomahawk it, but you got to get the rotation down. Like the first 5 throws, you're like, what the fuck? I'm not going to be able to stick it at all. And then like you were Superman this weekend, Austin, I became, an axe throwing champ. I was just in the zone, dusting everyone.
You found your secret talent?
Yeah, just throwing an axe.
So, I mean, yeah, with the rotation, like how do you throw it so that it spins perfectly?
Yeah, it's like I just kind of got it down. Like I would step into it and just kind of flick my wrist, but you don't want to flick it too hard.
Have you seen the videos of flying back at people?
Yeah,
I mean, it has to have hit someone in all of the throws.
Right.
Something.
It's something out of like Final Destination.
You sign something before you throw it.
You do have to sign a waiver. And it's like the throwing area. It's like matted off, so you can't they serve beer there. Like he's like, yeah, I'm your axe throwing coach and your bartender, and he's just going back to like a cooler of Bud Light, handing it to you.
That'd be a pretty chill job, honestly.
Yeah, it's a great way to waste kind of like an hour of your time. It's like Top Golf, but you do it once, maybe a couple times with people who haven't done it. Have you done escape rooms? We had people suggesting we should do that. I've heard they're fun.
Yeah, I did it with Drew on his birthday, and we were so drunk. And we got through maybe like 7-8 steps, and we were like, we're about to finish. We were like so proud, and they're like, all right, your time's up. And they show you how to do it at the end. There was like 50 steps total, and we weren't even close. It just kept going and going, and we were like,
no chance.
has anybody ever finished this? And they were like, this is the easy mode. Get us out of here.
You guys probably had Drew's pissing in the corner because they won't let him out.
Dude, it's cool though. They have like secret rooms, and it's just like getting bigger, and you're like, what is going on?
I want to do one. It's like Clue. I think that would be funny. I do want to do some more live kind of content, like vlog stuff like that, which would be funny.
We're all in St. Louis come holidays. Let's talk.
Yes, correct. I like what we're talking there. Last thing I had, dude, and this just struck me the last week. I am getting carpal tunnel like a bitch, and I have never gotten it before, and it's creepy. Like my wrist is numb, like I've been like my arm's asleep or something, if you're sitting on it funny or whatever. And it's just from me typing.
Really?
Freaks me out.
Yeah,
it's because I'm putting in work.
I've never gotten it.
Neither.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna add, you should definitely get a
wrist guard.
Have you gotten like those? Yeah, don't they have like those ergonomic like keyboards and such?
I do. Yeah, I do have one for like my mouse. Yeah, I guess it is weird. It's like just solely on my laptop, which I use to kind of just type shit.
All right, I'll get the mouth guard. You get the wrist guard.
Yes, and we'll show up.
Blue light glasses.
Yeah, we'll show up and put on some metaverse glasses, and we'll be like the team from Dodgeball. All right, final minutes here of Winging It. Just short and sweet episode here. Austin Platts, Alex Bursick with me, Dylan Corbett. Any tea we have, and let's get to those polls.
Oh yeah. Go on.
Real quick. Are we going past this, or are we ending it?
We could. Should we
pass it like 10 more minutes? But
yeah,
I added a little submission. Do you guys know who Patty the Batty is?
Yes. This is great tea.
How he just signed with Barstool. He's this UFC fighter from Liverpool, right?
He fought not too long ago, had an insane knockout, and just like called everyone out.
It was his first UFC fight.
Yeah.
And he was kind of getting his ass beat, but he's a warrior, and he just knocked this dude the fuck out. He's got the coolest accent, and he's like a beefcake with like blonde hair and bangs. He doesn't look like a fighter at all. And he's such an interesting character that Dave Portnoy was like, I got to get this guy. I don't know. I've never signed a fighter, but I need him in our squad. So we paid him like over $1 million for 2 years just to rep Barstool.
7-figure deal. I mean, they've got money to blow now. They bought the Score for $2 billion. Here we go. Yeah, literally, he looks like Disney Channel, like Zac Efron. Good
Sweet
Lord.
Life.
Yes, he's a badass though. Yeah, Dave literally just DM'd him on Instagram.
Yeah,
and they negotiated, and it's a smart idea.
I think he's made more off that one deal than he has like his whole career.
Totally. They don't pay shit in the UFC, but he could be a star because he's got the personality like McGregor does.
Go watch Patty the Batty highlights on YouTube.
Yeah.
They're hilarious.
He's not unlike Sugar Sean O'Malley, who's also a big big personality, a good fighter. You said you wanted to keep going. Should we break?
Let's go 10 more minutes.
Let's do it. Winging it. All right, wrapping up things here on Winging It. We got some more topics from the tea, and then we'll finish with our first ever reading of the polls.
I'll just say real quick, I'm shocked at these polls, but
I told you, yes, I should have bet you. Our Brian Laundrie question, which we'll get to, up over triple digits, within episode recording. We'll kind of do these throughout the course of the week. Props to you, Alex, staying on your toes. We're just firing rapidly at you, and you got them all out there.
I love them. Let's keep them going.
Yes, money. All right, did we miss anything in the news of world of entertainment?
Yeah, I'll just spit. If you got something, you can spit. Spider-Man is coming out in his new upcoming comic, coming out as bisexual.
Yep. Superman.
Who would I say? Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, yes. I was like, wow, okay.
Not my Spider-Man.
That was crazy. Wait, in a movie that's coming out or in the comic book?
The comic book.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, that's the world's getting progressive. There you see John Gruden getting slammed. I guess that's some T news. Adam Schefter catches a stride bullet.
What happened to Adam Schefter?
Yeah, what?
he sent so Bruce Allen's this scumbag who the Washington football team, formerly the Skins, got rid of, and he was like, misogynistic, cancer workplace kind of culture guy. And Gruden's just emailing this guy like all this shit that gets him in trouble because they're just old white guys. But Schefter, people found out Schefter like 10 years ago during the NFL lockout emails an unpublished story to Bruce Allen and is like, hey, Mr. Editor, let me know if any changes you want me to make. Like he's a journalist, but he's letting an NFL kind of higher up just write the story for him. Like he's a puppet.
Wow.
Yeah, but he didn't say shit about it. He just kept moving.
At least it wasn't like something cancelable.
Right. Yeah. He's a good guy. It's just, the reason he's the top NFL reporter is because, he's in everyone's pocket.
Right. Kyrie Irving can't practice or play with his team. Is he gonna retire young?
I think he's gonna retire. He's trying to kind of be the Kaepernick for his league, but he's doing it in a weird way for some weird, like not as progressive things as Kaepernick was doing. Like he's doing it kind of selfishly, just as my body, I don't believe in that, whatever. But he's kind of believing into some conspiracy theories, and people are just like, dude, what the hell?
Did you just get a notification?
I did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Was it that Josh Richards went live?
No, that was for my work phone, dude.
I don't even follow him, I don't think.
Dude, you know what's pissing me off? I think this is on Twitter, right? Where it's like now all of a sudden I can't figure out how to turn these off, where it's like, hey, someone is talking about this right now.
Dude, you know what's crazy is that I went to someone's TikTok and it goes, Jack Duncan, who you might know, shared this TikTok.
Oh, you could share TikToks now because that's the evolution.
No, you could share them, but you can see who shared it as well.
Wow.
Oh, crazy, huh?
That's about to expose people.
Yeah.
What did you think of Brennan's viral video with Adeline Mope? That shit had me weak.
Is that when he spit out his water? That went viral?
Oh, he had like I think 90,000 views, a couple thousand likes.
Bad.
Good for
him.
He
was so drunk when he did that the next morning.
The video you sent me of him like walking into your room or something, he looked exactly like he had either slept or he was confused. So
yeah,
classic. I got some news. Pentagon official says he resigned because U.S. cybersecurity is no match for China.
Damn,
dude, I'm like reading shit where like China's they're testing their military power over like we were protecting Taiwan and like our interests in Asia. Like we used to be top dog, right? But now all of a sudden people are looking at us like fools, and they're kind of starting to exert their political power because China they saw we were weak, and now I would say they're the power.
We're fucked.
Which is weird to kind of it's just like shit. It's like a whole game of Risk. What a great game, by the way.
Oh yeah, Risk fucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're what do you call them? War games. They've been like war gaming.
Yeah, right. What is that?
Invading Taiwan. It's where like you practice.
It's kind of like what mock UN, mock trial or whatever. But with war.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna take Taiwan, and then who knows what's next.
Oh, Lord.
I wonder. I mean, I think something like that's inevitable, and it's a matter of time. But is it going to be a fast or slow thing? That's kind of my question. Is like, are they going to all of a sudden be like, "Well, that was easy. Let's just keep expanding here."
What were the world wars? There was World War II was in the 50s, right?
40s, so 30.
40s. Okay,
there's like 38 to 42.
So we're kind of like, I don't think Iraq is the war of our lifetime, I guess. But, that wasn't, I don't wish we lived in the other wars, but I'd be fascinated to kind of know what it was like just kind of being a civilian during those times.
Wild.
Yeah, how like freaked out you would be on a daily basis,
Yeah, dude, honestly, it's crazy. No matter what era you live in, you're always like,
there's some
wow, imagine if we lived back in the day.
Right. Yeah.
It's like what people 100 years from now are gonna be like, imagine if you lived in 2020 during the pandemic.
Bro, remember the iPhone 10? Those were crazy days.
Do you see Eminem came out with his own spaghetti restaurant in Detroit?
Yeah, just Mom's Spaghetti, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Did you talk about this last week?
We did.
So.
He's also doing the halftime show with amidst like Dr. Dre, like Kendrick Lamar. Like it's a decent halftime show for sure in terms of NFL Super Bowl halftime shows.
Damn.
I got a couple recently. A bow and arrow attack in Norway has killed at least 2. Wow. 5 people have been killed. Sorry. So that's developing news.
That would be the worst way to go, I think, would be
I agree.
Shot by an arrow.
That's
that's crazy. What is this guy like hiding in the bushes? What's that game where you like jump from haystack to haystack?
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed. That game's sick.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why I had Frogger. Dude, I cannot remember at camp, there was archery. I cannot for the life of me do bow and arrow. I guess hunters are I'm not a hunter, but hunting this big bow and arrow shit.
So my parents aren't gun people, but my grandpa is. So he started me young on a bow, and it was cool, but I don't think I've carried any of that skill. Like I'm no bow hunter by any means. But another thing Ian would hate is England's environmental agency has released kind of a adapt or die statement to their people in certain regions. Basically like similar to Florida, essentially. Potential like water rising and causing certain flooding and farm devastation, basically.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm surprised. I thought hurricane season, which I guess is still ongoing, was going to be a lot. I guess there was that bad one to Louisiana, but I guess we still should be prepared for the worst in the coming years. But
wasn't that TikToker, the time traveler, saying there was going to be one in like
yeah, I guess his timeline's starting to get a little fishy now that he's gone. He said there was going to be like some crazy ass tornado that wiped out Nashville.
The
last time I checked, it's still standing, and he's not.
What else do I got here? The Superman, we already said that. The Squid Games. I'm waiting to hear more about this, but have you guys finished it?
I still haven't gotten to it.
I just finished it.
Wow.
Okay, good. So the Abu Dhabi, like some people in Abu Dhabi have put on a real life Squid Games. Not elimination, like you're not getting killed, but
right, of course.
Yeah, but they put on that, but I haven't seen enough like video or anything really more come out yet, but I'm sure that like keep your eyes peeled this week.
I can't believe how that swept a nation, not a nation, a world. Crazy.
Yeah. It also had a great ending. Mr. Beast is gonna do a reenactment of it.
Yeah, smart.
On YouTube.
It's also officially Netflix most watched.
I mean, my God, like when did it premiere? Was this something that people just found and it circulated? Like, I wonder if it was on there for a couple of years.
It was on the homepage and it's like most popular. I mean, they can put whatever they want up there. Dude, I saw this TikTok of this guy ranking it was either the most searched or most watched Netflix shows. And it was like number 2 was like Bridgerton or something. And number 3 was like Dracula or something. I'm like, there's no way. What about The Office?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Sorry. September 17th this year.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. So it just took a couple weeks and people were like, holy shit.
But oh yeah, no, sorry. Go on.
I've got I'll wrap up with the polls if that does it for the substitute T. All right.
Oh yes.
Here we are. So again, appreciate you, Alex, getting these out. Can you fall asleep on airplanes? 87.5% of the audience said yes. More people can do it more. Do you watch CNBC? This is tough. 83% of the audience say no. Come on. Maybe you'll check it out this week. Check it out tomorrow. Power Lunch is going to be great. This one is off the chain. Where is Brian Laundrie? Over 114 votes. Your options were out there alive, dead, or hiding at home. 74.6% of the audience said out there alive. Second place, 15.6. I don't know my glasses, maybe 8. Dead. I voted for hiding at home. Only 9.6% of the audience agreed with me.
The video was convincing.
That's still 10 votes. People voted that he's in the home.
Yes, no kidding. Maybe there'll be an update. I mean, I guess we'll have to see. I gotta think we were talking about this last week. Like, are we gonna find him, Austin? I guess that's the question I'll ask you because I don't know at this point.
Dude, he's in the house.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Let's winging it. We're expense reporting a trip down there. We're Dog the Bounty Hunter's out because of his twisted ankle. We're in.
Maybe that's why he was. Maybe that's why he was knocking on their door for like a week straight at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, he just showed up. He's like, "Hey, I'm coming in." Yeah, that's crazy. Whereas that'd be weird if they aren't letting them search the house because isn't he just a person of interest too? Like it's mind-boggling this investigation.
True.
I don't know.
And lastly, we'll get you out of here because this is the final question. Have you tried Detroit-style pizza? These are great options, Alex. Your options were it's fire, terrible, or haven't tried it. It's early, but it's fire and terrible tied at 40%. How about that? Still early, though. All right. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, the audience. Hope you enjoyed the new segment, the polls here presented to you by us on Winging It. We'll talk to you next week.